Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, January the 16th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. Give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there. If you're a brand spanking new player, or you're a returning player, or an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you guys out. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys help me out with that with the great comments, and I greatly appreciate that. All right, let's take a look here. There's not a whole lot that we can do here in our camp. We can do this one here, but I want to kind of start off as we have a couple other dailies that we could do here. I like to do beforehand at the beginning, okay? Between craft and alcoholic beverage and ferment an alcoholic beverage. So we're going to kind of combine these two at the same time. So we're going to do these two here first. So let's go ahead. We're going to go to a spot where we can find some ingredients where we can craft alcoholic beverages, and then we're going to ferment them. Right? Let's go ahead. Now, one of the best spots to craft or to find ingredients for alcoholic beverages is right here at Silva Homestead and Billings Homestead. Now, of course, I'm talking about beer. Okay, so let's go down here. We will go to our brewing station. And I will show you. So right under beers, we can craft fermentable beer. Fermentable beer requires 2 boiled water, 1 corn, 2 razor grain, and 2 wood each. Okay, so we're going to try to get enough to craft 3 fermentable beer, and then we're going to throw them in the fermenter so we can ferment them right out the hop. So all we need is corn and razor grain, which is easily sought after. Let's go ahead. We're going to fast travel right down here to Silva Homestead. Now, if you have corn and razor grain in your camp, which is what I always promote, you people always gather more than what you need, put it in your camp so you don't have to do this. I still have to do this just so I could show people who are new to my channel and new to the game. All right, so we're here at Silva Homestead, and we're here to collect some corn. We're going to go down the road to Billings Homestead where the workshop is, in order to get ingredients in order to craft an alcoholic beverage in the form of a fermentable beer. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's grab some corn. Now for every 1 corn, we're going to need double for razor grain, because we just looked at the recipe before we left our camp. As I say, when you do this, always go ahead and grab a little bit more. Plant this stuff in your camp so you don't have to come here and do this. Okay, let's see what we got here. 16 corns, that should be enough. Now, just an FYI, kind of separate what we're doing here. If you're legitimately looking for vegetables, let's say you're a herbivore, there's a perk card that will help you out with that. You're picking vegetables, and it's under perception. This perk card is called Green Thumb. Reap twice as much with harvesting flora. This is one of the best things to have. Either you're a herbivore or not, but it's a good card to kind of have as a backup. Alright, so we have our corn. And now we're going to run down the road to Billings Homestead. We can't fast travel down there because we don't own that workshop. That's why we got to run down here. You can go ahead and kill the ghouls or whatever else is around if you like, whatever you want to do, but I'm just here for the razor grain. When they hear that, they're all going to be coming out. Still in caution, that's fine. Here's our razor grain patch. Again, we're going to need twice as much razor grain for that recipe to make fermentable beer. Look at that. We've done a weekly harvest plants and fungi. How about that? I'll cover this again during that weekly challenge video that I make every week. Those weekly challenges, I'll still cover it. Basically, just like what we're doing now. Beautiful. See how they all kind of tie together? The way I show and the way I do my daily weekly challenges is so that it gives, you can do them in an easy amount of time for those of you who don't have as much time. If I can do it, anyone can, because I'm a very busy person, as most of you know and my members know. Alright, so that should be enough razor grain, Jim. Let's see what we got here. 33 razor grain, that's more than enough. 17 core. Let's head back to my camp here. Alright, so we're back here at my camp. This way. So now we have the main ingredients. We're going to finish off craft an alcoholic beverage 1 in the form of a fermentable beer, which we looked at before we left. So go ahead, go to our brewing station, just go craft beers, fermentable beers. So now it's highlighted. So 2 boiled water, 1 corn, 2 razor grain, and 2 wood each. Let's go ahead and craft 3. That's all that we need. Craft an alcoholic beverage. Done. And that's all you need to do. Fermentable. One of these bad boys, and that's it. All you need is a brewing station. That's it. Okay. Let's back out. So now, we're going to take a look at the next daily. Ferment an alcoholic beverage 3. So we crafted 3 fermentable beer. By the way, we just did it. Okay, so there's our 3 fermentable beer. You see it has that condition bar. So now we need a fermenter. So here's our fermenter. Now let's go ahead and transfer. So if you look on this side of my food and drink, you'll see the fermentable beer we just crafted. I just showed you how to craft it. As you can see, it has that yellow condition bar. Let's go ahead. We are going to assign, which will move the fermentable beer into the fermenter to the right-hand side of the screen. See how it pops in there? Okay. Now, we have our 3 fermentable beer with our full yellow condition bar in our fermenter now. Now, once upon a time, the fermenting process took fairly long. Half an hour, 45 minutes if you watch the older videos that I've made, maybe about 9-10 months ago. Those videos are pretty rough, but they're still valid today. The only difference is since 2023, they updated the time in which to ferment alcoholic beverages. It's a lot shorter now. So now it takes maybe 15-20 minutes, which is a lot better of real life time. So that's why that we're doing this at the beginning. So I could show you guys, we could do this at the beginning, get our stuff together, complete the other daily, weekly challenges, and then this here should pop up being complete. So as the time goes by, the 15-20 minutes of real life gameplay, that yellow condition bar will go down. And after the 15-20 minutes of real life time, that condition bar on each one of these, you can see it slowly kind of moving down. It'll turn into a black bar with a line through it. Okay, just like this beer down here. See this beer? So this is the process of changing fermenting a beer. Fermenting an alcoholic beverage. In our case, fermentable beer will become a beer after 15-20 minutes, and it'll look just like this. And it will no longer have a condition bar, and then we can, drink it anytime or sell it or whatever. All right, so we're going to continue on with the daily, weekly challenges, and as we go, hopefully, when I come back to this, if I remember, that's the main thing. If I remember to come back to this to show you how far down that condition bar has gone. But this is the process that you need to do to ferment an alcoholic beverages. Okay? So there we go. There's that one.
I wish I could have
and we'll see it pop up. Let's see what's next here, Jim. What else can we do here? We do some stuff in our camp now. Scrub junk to produce glass 10. So glass, you'll find all throughout the wasteland. Bottles. If you go down here to one of the best places, Somerville Docks, there's all kinds of bottles down there. Because we know this little lake here is not a lake. And it's just a bunch of, like a bottom lake. And you'll see a bunch of bottles here. Okay? You can pick them up and scrap them. But if you're short on time, you can actually bulk glass at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft. Go down to bulk. Down here to bulk glass. As long as you have 15 glass shards and 2 plastic in your stash or scrap box, this method will work for you. Let's go ahead and bulk just 1. That's all that we need. Let's back out. Let's scrap the bulk glass we just crafted. Done. Scrap junk to produce glass 10 for 10. Easy. Super easy. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Build a floor, wall decoration, and a workshop or camp 5. So you can go ahead and claim a workshop if you like. Any old workshop on the map, and then once when you claim it, you can build a floor, wall decoration. You might as well just build it at your camp, which is I always kind of prefer to do myself. We're at our camp, and we're going to do that right here. You can do it outside, you can do it inside if you like. So let's go ahead, let's go to our build menu. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of budget. I've been constantly adding to this house, but it looks fantastic. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go down here to floor decor. And for these daily weekly challenges, I like to pick something real simple. So mats is a good thing. Mats and rugs, because most time mats and rugs only cost cloth and rubber to craft. Okay? Something simple doesn't cost a lot of resources, because I don't plan on keeping this stuff myself. You could choose to keep what you craft, of course, for this daily weekly challenge, but I choose to craft them and then scrap them myself, okay? So we're gonna build these toy trucks, which only cost a couple wood. Done. Build a floor, wall decoration, workshop, or camp 5 for 5. And again, you can choose to keep it if you like. Just be careful when you are building inside your camp that you don't mistakenly highlight something that you don't want to destroy. Okay? FYI. So if you're worried about that, you build outside where you have room to build, and that way there you don't have to worry about it, okay? So there you go. That's why you see me build a lot on the outside, but I thought I'd do it a little different, just to kind of explain to you guys and the newer people what the results could be. And you could delete your whole house by mistake. Alright? So there you go. What's next? Kill glowing creature 1. So I have several videos out there showing you great spots for glowing creatures. Great spots. Very reliable. Some of them are quite old and rough. I'm using my older equipment, but they're still valid today. Kind of go through them once in a while. But one of the great spots for glowing creatures, okay, is right over here in good old Monadga. Okay? Most of us will have Fort Atlas. Free fast travel. Work your way over here to Monadga. It's fast travel there. Alright, we're here at good old Monadga Township. Of course, I've brought you guys here a lot. There's usually about 10 or 12 mole miners here, maybe a couple mole rats. I would say usually half of them are glowing. Alright? Fairly easy spot, even despite the location. These guys are fairly easy to kill. And as I say, usually half of them are glowing, which gives you a chance that you'll find at least one glowing creature. And of course, a creature is anything but a robot and a human. Okay? Let's go ahead and lock and load here. Kill glowing creature any old which way. We see our glowing one of our glowing mole miners there. We're just gonna go ahead and take out all these guys. There we go. Kill glowing creature done. Just like that. You can go to the town and finish them all off if you like, whatever you want to do. I'm just doing the daily weekly challenges for now. Perfect. You just work your way around. You guys have seen me come here many times for my daily weekly challenges. Great spot for some mole miners as well. Okay. That was fairly easy to do. What's next? Cripple Scorched Arm 2. Perfect. Perfect. This is the one of the ones I got in a reroll. Let's go ahead, Cripple Scorched Arm. Best spots for Scorched that I usually take you guys is right down here, good old Somerville stocks. Let's go ahead down there. I like to use this place a lot. And I use it a lot more so because how the Scorched are kind of all separated. They're all not going to gang up on you at once. And it's pretty good. So we're here at the old Somerville's dock. Somerville's lake, as you can see, it's kind of dried up. We're here to cripple Scorch's arm, too. So if you do it right, use a ballistic weapon or a bow, it shouldn't be a problem. All we need is one Scorched. Left arm, right arm. Now you can free aim if you like, whatever you want to do. I prefer to use VATS myself, and there's a perk card for that. It's under Perception. It's got a concentrated fire. This allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. In this case, you're looking for Scorch's arms. Alright, let's go ahead and lock and load. I'm just going to switch this guy here because he's not a two-shot. Get a little closer here. So there's left arm. Let's go to the right arm. There we go. Cripple Scorch's arm 2 for 2. And as I demonstrated there, all we need is one Scorched. If you have the right weapon, like the right ballistic, 5.56 or 45, or if you have a bow and arrow, great. Great for crippling enemies. Okay. Seeing how we just needed 2 for today. I didn't bother bringing out the bow. We just used what we have on us. I find energy weapons a little harder to cripple. You'll get it done. I just find it takes a long time using energy weapons, and even on my experience with shotguns, same kind of deal. I have a hard time crippling shotguns. That's just me. That's just me. All right. What's next here? Complete an event. Okay, perfect. Let's look on the screen here, see what we got for an event. Oh, we got fly swatter down here. Perfect. So I made a video at the beginning or the middle of last week where I played several events on the map. Most of it was on a private server. And most of the events I was able to spawn myself, as you saw in that video. And it's a title of Events for Newbies, or Events for New Players, and events that you can spawn in yourself, basically all in one title. And the majority of the events that I covered were mostly in the forest region, areas that it's very easy to complete if you're a new player, from 1 to 50, 1 to 75, and such. So you can check out that video if you like. I wish fly swatter was included in that video, but it wasn't. It wasn't popping up for me. But we're going to go down and see if we can do fly swatter in this video. And it's very simple. Prefer to use a long-ranged weapon. Okay? Okay, we're going to fail it because there's only 23 seconds left. Only 23 seconds left, so we're not going to be able to... Oh yeah, we might. We might do it. We might do it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Complete the event 1 for 1. Nice. Nice. So as you saw, it was counting down and we didn't have very much time. If I didn't have this automatic weapon, we wouldn't have made it. If I had just like my lever action rifle, it would have been hard pressed for us to get that. But because it was automatic, we were able to kill it. But it's fairly low level, as you saw. Very easy to kill. And I really wish I would have had it in that video that I made last week. The only thing you got to be careful of fly swatter is it will attract, as the voice said, attract various enemies around. So just be wary of that. But There we go. Nice. Yeah, fly swatter is pretty easy to do. Very, extremely easy. If you make it in time, I think it's usually about, correct me if I'm wrong, 8 or 9 minutes, I think, max. But sometimes you can, this is what happens when you spawn into an event that's been on for a while. Even if you're on a private server like I am, it'll be counting down, right, as you're playing the game. So just keep that in mind, that you might not be able to make it. But there was fly swatter, very easy as you saw there. Nice, let's get some stuff here. I'm trying to stall a little bit, as you could tell, instead of just flying through them like I normally do. We are flying through them, but trying to stall in order to get that fermentable beer to pop up for us. And this is where fly swatter usually is right here, just kind of like a northwest of Welsh. Sometimes you will find it kind of around this region here. And the odd time, you'll find it up here. Not very often, though. Not very often. We are in caution. All right. Huh, where did he come from? See that? Okay. I don't know, Jim. I don't know what's going on over there. We're going to stay over here, just in case we end up going through the game here. There we go. Oh, see it popped up right there. There we go. Ferment an alcoholic beverage 3 for 3. There we go, guys. So as you can see, during this video, we were able to complete it. If I didn't do what we did at the beginning of the video, we wouldn't have seen that, okay? But we saw it, so now that is complete, and we are done. Just like that. So let's head back to my camp, and I'll show you. But it didn't take any time at all. It was all within this video. Like, this video is a very short video, well, 22, just a little over 22 minutes long, as of right now. And so it didn't take much time. So once upon a time ago, fermenting an alcoholic beverage usually about a half an hour, 45 minutes. Quite a while. I'm glad that they greatly reduced that time, because people will probably be complaining that it takes a long time. Especially when you have it for daily, weekly challenges. Alright, let's go inside here. Go to our fermenter. There's our beer that we put in. So as you can see, no longer has a yellow condition bar. It has a black box with a line through it. This is the beer that we had crafted in our fermenter. And this is the beer that we use as the example, which isn't in the fermenter. It's in my stash box. FYI. Okay, so that's it. That's what it looks like at the end. Just thought I'd show you guys that. Pretty cool, eh? There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind 138. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.